Galatians 6:9 reads, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we don't give up." Agricultural references and metaphors were a common tool for Old Testament, New Testament writers. Jesus himself leaned into agricultural imagery to convey everything from what the kingdom of God looked like to how to keep your heart receptive to him. Just really common language to convey key kingdom concepts. Sowing and reaping is the core principle of agriculture. You have to plant something to harvest something. It's simple enough. But often overlooked practices of the farmer include the vision, the diligence, and the tenacity to bring a crop in. Now, since 2014, God has given me a word or direction or promise for that upcoming year. And this word serves as a North Star. It's a direction to focus on. It's a hope to anchor onto. And I have found that these words carry a double ring. One's for our congregation as a whole, and then one for our individual families. And this year, that word God has placed in my heart is sowing and reaping. Sowing and reaping isn't so much a word, I guess, as it's a process. But it's also a promise rolled into one. It calls us to evaluate and to focus and to act. It requires a patient plod, buoyed with the hope of a harvest. You've heard me describe discipleship as long obedience in the same direction. Well, I think sowing and reaping is a seasonal version of that type of diligence and tenacity. Now, God proved himself in a very tangible way in 2025 to be a God of immeasurably more. And his more doesn't go away in 2026. Why? Because he isn't going away. His character hasn't changed. I think there's even more he's capable of in our lives. I understand this word just to be a continuation of last year. Our perspective of God has been raised, and there's no limitations in our life that he can't overcome. Now God's invitation is to elevate our active partnership with him in the growth and development of our lives, the church's life, and our family lives. He'll help identify good soil, work with us to bring old soil back to life, provide and identify seeds to be sown, and exactly how to care for them. God's invitation in 2026, as I see it, is let's get our hands dirty with him. This is the real creative work of the kingdom of God. Now, Paul's admonition to the church at Galatia will be an important one for us to hold on to. We will reap a harvest if we don't give up. See, farming isn't for the faint of heart. There's long, hard days, sun up to sundown, but where would we be without farmers and the harvest? So let's get our hands dirty with God this year. Let's tackle the hard. Let's hold tightly to the hope and enjoy the harvest he provides. I'm excited to get to work and play in the dirt with you in 2026.